In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a BMW 3 Series that has windscreen washer jets not working, and I'm just going to take you through a step-by-step process that I do when trying to find a problem and fixing it when it comes to the washer jets. So the very first thing we're going to do on this is we're going to put the ignition on, and when we try the windscreen washer jets now, you listen to hear if the pump is trying to come on at all. If you have a second person here, it's very good because they can be pressing it while you're getting out close to the pump. Now on this particular model of 3 Series, I know that the washer jet pump is down on the right hand side of the vehicle, so you would be listening out here. You would have somebody out here listening down there to see if they can hear anything. Now if you can't hear anything, the chances are that the pump is not working. Next thing I'm going to do is check the fuse location and see if there's a fuse that is working for the windscreen washer jet. So I'm going to do that now. I'm just in the glove box now, and there's 2 plastic clips that you turn and pull back, and then that reveals the fuses in here, and this little pocket here should hold all the fuse information. So I'm just going to take a quick read through that and see if I can see any windscreen washer one on it. So looking at this booklet here, number 48 down there is the one I'm going to be going after and checking to see if that fuse is blown. There's other one there and there, but I believe that this is probably the one. So number 48 is there to the right on the 3rd section in, and the second one down, which is just here. Now looking straight in here, you can see this is 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, and then you have a 30 amp, and above that should be 48. There's nothing there. So the fact that there's no fuse in there, there may not be a fuse on this particular system. I can't see anything else for the windscreen wash on that. So what I'm going to do now is get at the pump and check to see if there's power in there. Driver's wheel is now off, and the windscreen washer bottle is located in this area. This plastic separates at that side on the wheel liner, so I've already gone about cleaning up the 8mm bolts and the 10mm plastic one here. So there's these little plastics here. If I can zoom in on it, the very center of it you push through, and then you pull this back. So you can see my setup there. I have my punch and I've knocked through this first one here. I then just need to get underneath this and pop that back. A flat screwdriver or any button removal tool will be able to do that for you. So I think I pretty much have all of these removed now. Plastic 10mm there and plastic 10mm under this side. The rest of them are 8mm except for the 3 plastic push button clips that is there, and I should be able to take that down now, and there'll be a lip on this liner which is sitting in on the top side of the wing. Okay, so that is the cover down, and What we have access to here now is the washer bottle, and motor is back up in this area here. So we'll need to take this washer bottle down, 10mm there, disconnect this pipe. So I pulled out the washer bottle now, and that has left the washer motor exposed. Next thing we're going to do is disconnect the electrical connection there. I'm going to check for power coming to it. Doesn't look like there's any wire damage on the very tip of it, but that's the plan. Then you can either test this motor out, which is very easy. I'll show you that as well. So check voltage coming to this, check the motor out and make sure that it isn't functional, and then when those two tests are done, fit the new motor if needed, or find out the secondary problem, if there was a wiring issue, if the stalk on the actual inside of the vehicle wasn't sending a power signal down, if you had a fuse, etc, etc. Okay, so I now have both tests done. This test was simply a multimeter put across it while accessing the interior, switching on the ignition and pressing the washer jets to come on. You get to see a voltage spike and that, and you know that there's power coming down to the motor. So the second test is very simple, and I just conducted it there. You submerge the lower part, so see from the black down, into water, and then you connect up the top pins to the battery voltage. So submerge that. It can be any container, any of these containers here. You can cut the top off them. You'll have something at home, and just submerge the top down into it like that, and battery voltage to the pins, and you'll get your result. This motor has certainly failed. It wasn't able to pump anything through. When tested, it was just completely dead. So I'm going to fit the new motor now, and that should be that pretty much. Voltage coming down, and this motor is dead. It leaves a new motor, definitely fixing the problem. If you wanted to take the washer bottle out further, or just to give you a bit more space, you can either pull this nozzle up as well, or disconnect it from here by pulling that tubing down, and this will pull through on the arch. So now's the moment of truth. I filled it up with water, and I'm about to go inside and check to make sure that this is all working. New motor is now fitted and connected up here again and plumbed up on the bottom. Before you fit this all back together, good idea just to go into the car and flick the switch. Make sure that you can hear it pumping. If you hear it pumping, you know that everything is okay. I just done that there, and this is ready to go back. This job will be a success, and you just reverse the process of removal to make sure that you fit it back correctly. And just before you put the covers back up, you can have a look to see if you can find them plastic inserts for the button clips. I was lucky enough to find two. They drop down into this position here when you knock them in. If there's a lot of dirt, which there was in this, it can be very difficult. I have those button clips anyways, so it's no big deal. And as you can now see, the washer jets are working fine, and this job is pretty much now complete. One other tip on this one: if you were having any difficulty in spray patterns, you can take this pipe off here, just pull it directly off there, and you can blow air in there, or even a little bit of air down through the system. I would be very cautious going back the way and not use full pressure, because you could blow a pipe off or damage a pipe if you put too much back pressure on it. But you can forcefully blow through there to help clear the jets or any buildup of dirt that might have come in there. So that's that. And that is it, guys. This job is now complete. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please like, share, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.